the Gen Zs and the youth of Kenya, private sector. We will be engaging civil society on matters of defending this constitution, wide-ranging matters from education, the model that Babu Owino, who was a great student leader, has talked about. We will be engaging to look at all these matters, the evolution, and we'll be looking at how we will then be charting the way forward as a coalition to take this country to the next level as a government in waiting. Thank you very much.
Perhaps for Babu, as Eugenia said, we have the full concurrence with the statement that we've issued from our coalition partners. Mheshimiwa Senator Gideon Moi and Kanu, Mheshimiwa Governor Peter Munya, PNU, and our friend Wajakoya, he left very early to attend a court matter in Nyeri of Roots Party. So this coalition, as you can see, is very strong. And by the way, I can just refer you to the coalition document, which is public, right? The only time you dissolve a coalition is if there's only one party remaining. So these are very many parties.
Thank you very much, Sekolale. It is my responsibility to be in opposition. I was elected as a member of parliament for Embakasi East constituency, and democracy dictates that there be a government and equally there be opposition. Going by the doctrine of separation of powers, checks and balances, as was opined by a gentleman called Charles Louis, the secondant, the Baron de Montesquieu. In the 16th century, he did give me a role to keep checks and balances to this defunct government. As to your second question, the Bible says in Ecclesiastes 3 that there is a time and a season for everything. It is my time now to be in opposition and to be in ODM. As per tomorrow, it is tomorrow's problem. We will handle it tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay.
Niongeze kidogo kabla ya swali yako kwamba wakati tulikuwa tunapitisha hii katiba ama wakati tulikuwa na yale mafurutano na mifurugo ya hii katiba, Parliament had been captured, not for 1 year or 2 years, but for the longest time. But Kenyans were able to rise up, and eventually today we are able to say that we have a constitution better than many across the globe, and a constitution that we celebrate today, and one that we wish to ensure that we keep William in check so that he implements. He already wants to talk about amendment even before he knows what it provides. He opposed it. I have doubts in my mind. He has never read it thoroughly. But on top of that, let me also say something. Yes, and without doubt, our official leader of opposition is none other than Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Na hii kitu ni rahisi kabisa, kwa sababu sasa ni pande mbili tu. You are either with Operation Okoa Ruto, Operation Okoa Sakayo, or Operation Okoa Kenya. And those who start with the constitution, those who want this constitution implemented, those who want the poor of the poorest access education in this country without being hassled, being taken to KICC for unnecessary explanations, should join us in Operation Okoa Kenya under the leadership of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Ieleweke na tuende mbele. Kuna maneno mengine yamebaki. Hapa ameenda na sisi tunaenda mbele.
On a light note, Jeremiah, don't expect, William can come and launch the opposition. I've seen the cartoon where he's launching Baba. So, you could even want to do a second promulgation of the Katiba 2010. This is valid position.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Your Excellency, my name is Vincent Afande. My name is Vincent Afande for Radio Citizen.
Yupi? Awaongeleshe kwa lugha ya pale kwa mlima. Mimi naweza kujaribu.
All right. Your Excellency, my name is Vincent Afande. All right, Your Excellency, my name is Vincent Afande. I work for Radio Citizen.
Yeah.
You did highlight a number of gaps in the Constitution, the 2010.
Sorry, I'm not getting that. We have this disturbance.
I can go? Yeah. You did highlight a number of gaps in the 2010 Constitution. Maybe from your own observation, is this the right time for Kenya to have a referendum to amend or change the 2010 Constitution?
If there be any amendments at all, I refer you, Vincent, to the work, very important work, though sometimes controversial, and the National Dialogue Committee, where I was privileged to be the co-chair. Remember that? So that is work that even under the state-captured legislature, they can move with speed, actually, because there seem to be concurrence over some of the issues. There are 8 bills, some of which have implications with regard to the Constitution, some of which, for example, even if you're going to end up establishing some of those constitutional offices, you require a referendum at the end of the day. So Kenya should never be afraid of the question of a referendum. If we can only, because one issue, there were some constituencies, 27 of them, that were supposed to have become redundant. And yet we know you cannot give citizens the right on the one hand and deny them with the left. So there's work to be done to save those constituencies, which are very clearly elaborated, and we dealt with them when we discussed National Dialogue Committee, the work of the National Dialogue Committee. And that is a live issue, and I keep on saying it should be implemented. I can't quite understand why we do not even have, as of now, in place the National Selection Panel in order to get ready with the matter of IEBC new commissioners. This is urgent work. It does not require constitutional amendment, of course. That's work that should be fully, quickly implemented, political will, and we believe over this issue, both President William Ruto and Prime Minister Raila Odinga know the responsibility that we bequeathed to them. For example, concurrence, the principle of concurrence, the agreement on who becomes the next chair of IEBC is a matter of consultation between the two of them. And I think now they should involve us. I think so. I think we should revisit that.